Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started.
And there's me thinking last year was special. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. Yes, I have been here for 2 whole years, and what's changed? Quite a bit. And this is exactly why this video is being made, and it's exactly why my 1-year anniversary was made last year. So if you haven't checked that, then the link will be down below if you want to sort of catch up on what you might have missed in the last 365 days. Now, I want to make this one bigger and better than last year. So unlike last year, I decided to ask a few of my friends to help out and give their opinion on my last year on YouTube.
Hey guys, this is Zafo, and I just wanted to say, well done to Elliot for achieving 2 years on YouTube. It's been a bit of a weird ride, obviously, knowing this dude. I started off in October hardly knowing this guy and being led to think he was such a weird and horrible person and just manipulative because of the way I was getting told from drama from people I was around who I've ditched, and since it's made my life so much better. So, obviously getting rid of those toxic people and letting the bright and happy people into my life, like Elliot and Kiz and all those lot. These guys have definitely made a big impact on my social life and my YouTube life, I must say that. And I just want to say that Elliot has been making exceedingly well growth on YouTube. He's been getting like tons of views, he's been getting many new subscribers, lots of support, and honestly I think he really deserves it, and I think he in fact deserves much more as the future comes along. Over this year things have been strange, everything like that, but I think personally Elliot's content has gone from being pretty bad quality, if I must say, to being just amazing. Keep at it. Keep posting what your subscribers love and what you love. Don't ever feel like you need to kind of like stick to what other people like when you might lose interest. Keep doing it. And yeah, it's great to see you've hit 4K as well. Hopefully 5K's coming soon. And yeah, he's just a really great YouTuber to talk to, because obviously with how his channel's going, he can really give out the advice. And I mean, with the fact that he said, never stop uploading and keep posting what you love, because eventually people will see it. I took that advice from him. It's something I've always heard, but I never really listened much. But I physically listened to this because it was coming from my good friend, and ever since I've applied that, my channel has done amazing. Like, the views have been going up, I've been getting more subscribers, I've been getting more active commenters, and it's all because of the fact that I took Elliot's advice. So yeah, definitely he did change my YouTube channel a lot, and yeah, honestly, hope well for the future with you, Elliot. Keep up the content, and yeah, it's just been a great year. So thank you, and appreciate for letting me be in your videos. So yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Zypher, and this will be hopefully my segment for MvPElliot's video. So I just wanted to start by saying congrats to Elliot for hitting 4K subscribers. Honestly, you really deserve it, and your content is just getting better all the time, and I can genuinely see you and your clan becoming big on YouTube someday. Now, I know in these clips people are supposed to be giving their opinions on MvPElliot's last year on YouTube, and for me, me and my brother Zavo included, it's going to be quite difficult to do that, as we have only actually known Elliot since October of 2019, which was around the time where all the beef with Orn was going on. And what happened was Orn more or less dragged me and Zavo into the beef, and I never knew who Elliot was, to be quite frank, and I just saw all of this as a random attack, if you will, on Elliot's content, just because Orn didn't like him too much. And I'll be honest, despite all the pure shit I said about Elliot as a content creator at the time, I never actually had any real issue with him, and obviously as months went by and the drama settled, me and Zavo became really good mates with Elliot online, and we still are to this day. Now, MvPElliot did say us two could give our opinions on his channel since October, seeing as that's when we first found out who he was, and I just want to say that in terms of content and his Fortnite team, Elliot has come a long way since last year. I have noticed he has improved with his editing, his clan has got bigger and better over the months since I met him, and he has made content which I know has helped a lot of people. For example, the Share Factory tutorials. Although it hasn't helped me personally because I don't use Share Factory, I have definitely noticed the feedback that his audience gives him when he makes those type of videos. But besides all of his content, I think as a person, he is one of the most genuine and kindest blokes I've ever met online. It was only until about mid-January of this year where I actually became friends with him after all the beef that had happened the year prior, and for the time that I've known him for, he has been a really great friend to have and has helped me out not just in drama, but when I have felt demotivated about myself or my content, he has been supportive and given me advice that's helped me stay motivated or feel better about myself as a person and as a content creator. And I guess with that being said, as weird as it may sound, I have to somewhat thank Orn for getting me involved with the drama that happened at the end of last year, because if none of that had happened, I wouldn't even know Elliot to this day, and the beef really did bring us together a lot more and made us some of the bestest of friends. And one last thing I wanted to mention is that maybe I don't like Fortnite, but I can still watch his content and respect it, and to see him when his sub growth was sat on around 3k to then this year shoot up to 4k is pretty mental. And I just want to say thank you to him for being such an awesome mate, and keep on the grind because your channel is doing really well at the moment, and before long you could quite easily hit 5k subs. You just gotta keep doing what you do and don't let anyone stop you from doing so. Thank you, Elliot, for letting me be in your 2-year anniversary video, and yeah, if you haven't already, then go subscribe to MvPElliot. And with that being said, I shall see you all.
How's it going, MvPElliot fans? It's Kids in. If you don't recognise me, it's probably because last time I was on this channel I sounded like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. But a lot's changed, just like MvPElliot's channel over the past 2 years. So yeah, let's get into that. Like, I first met MvPElliot like over a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now. I first met him in a game of random duos, and he told me to subscribe to his channel because he's a beg and he needs subs. And he subscribed to my channel as well, and we like watched each other's videos, but we never really spoke. But that all changed when he commented on my Morgs video, because I made commentary videos back then more than like gaming. But he commented on it and he was like, oh, something like, I beg you make a video on my channel please, or something like that. And I appreciate it a lot. Because I wasn't gaining subs, anything, but a comment like that just really made my day, and I was really happy about it. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I get his Discord and Instagram, we start messaging and just having a laugh, and we start having talks about me maybe joining his team, which is MVP, as you guys should know, you are on his channel. So I joined his team MVP, which is a lot different back then. It was more of like a content creator team, and it was amazing. Some of the best time I've had on YouTube, just such a good community. Yeah, so it went well for the first couple months until an incident happened, which I'm not going to go into because I ain't that deep. And yeah, I left MVP and I just went my own way for a bit until I joined a team called Loon. And another incident happened where I thought Ellie was just taking our players just to be a cunt, but he was probably just taking our players because he thought that'd be good players for the team, because that was around the start where he was trying to go competitive and like clan more other teams and that, which like still ain't too deep. I don't really care. If it is now, I just would have like, alright, fair enough. Back then I was like, MvPElliot, he's a prick, stealing our players, ruining the team, fat wanker. Ever since I met Elliot, he's been like my older brother in a way. He's just helped me out with lots, like with my channel and just with family stuff, and he's just a really nice person. Like, if it wasn't for him, I'll probably be on, say, 100 subs, get around 2 views a video, and I'll be irrelevant. I probably would have quit YouTube by now and just, I don't know. Which YouTube is my passion. Like, if I quit YouTube, like, I probably would never forgive myself, because it's probably like the funnest hobby I have. Which MvPElliot, like, he's the reason I'm on it, and he's the reason that I'm like trying to do my passion. And yeah, he taught me how to put tags on a video. He taught me how to make thumbnails. He taught me how to put thumbnails on streams. He taught me how to put tags on streams. He taught me loads. He's just a genuine lad. He's like one of the nicest people I've met online, and he's just genuine, and I do recommend subscribing and like trying to get to know him. Like, he's a nice bloke. From the MvPElliot I met, who had 400 subscribers and gained no views and no subscribers, to the MvPElliot I know now, who is on 4,000 subscribers and gains thousands of views a video and gains 10 times the amount of subscribers I do. It's unbelievable. Like, it is how he's the same bloke and he's not let views get to his head, and he still acts the same. He's one of the most genuine people I know, and I'm just so happy that I got into that random duos with him like 2 years ago. And I just want to thank Elliot for giving me the chance to fulfill my passion and actually helping me out a lot on YouTube. And he's like a brother to me. He's honestly one of the nicest people I know, and he helps me out with a shit ton off camera. And I just want to say, if you guys ain't subscribed to him, go subscribe. He makes brilliant content and he'll help you out a shit ton with Share Factory like he's done for me. But Elliot, thanks for letting me on this video, and yeah, in a bit, guys.
Those are just a few of the YouTubers that I have had the privilege of meeting and working with and associating myself with over the last 365 days, and it's just crazy how supportive everyone's been. Like, back in October, I don't know if you heard in Zavo's section, but like there was a random just moment where after clearing myself of any sort of drama that I was in, it just all exploded back. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the victim, blah blah blah, but like, it genuinely like baffled me, like how quickly shit can just turn toxic. And that's why I tried my best to get myself out of that situation, to the point where now I'm sort of just doing my own thing, and I'm trying to give back to the people that have supported me through the, you know, through the build up to where I am now. So the people that are in this video, their links are in the description. Please go and subscribe to them. They are absolutely underrated, and they deserve probably a bigger following than me. And I say probably like I'm not sure. They definitely deserve a bigger following than I have, so please go and check them out. Although I am in the best position my channel has ever been in, it hasn't been plain sailing. I have had to deal with a lot of, you know, like issues in my personal life. I've had to deal with obviously some drama, and I've had to deal with a lot of inactive uploads, which led to my channel being very dead, you know, irrelevant if you will. Like, I kid you not, in August of last year the channel had hit my most views in a month by an absolute, you know, landslide, and my most subs growth, etc. I got monetized in YouTube on August, sorry. I got an epic partner in July. Like, that last summer was an absolute blast, but in the following months it would be muchly the opposite. Like, legit, one look at my social blade and you'll see exactly what I mean. Like, it's been really up and down, and that's why I'm thankfully like at the end of it, at least I hope. And right now, as I mentioned, I'm the best I've ever been, and you guys are completely responsible for that. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and I don't know if I've made it clear already, but it means the fucking world to me, so thank you so much. However, December proved to be a much better month for my YouTube channel, as not only did I upload more, but my views went up as well. I guess that's obviously a result of uploading more, but effectively in October and November I was just completely burnt out. Like, last year I was a full-time streamer, So effectively all I did was stream, and eventually that just burnt me out, because there would legit be days where I would stream like 3 times in one day. Like, I was that addicted to the grind, and it kind of just took over. So from a mental health standpoint, it completely drained me to the point where I felt sick even thinking about streaming. And there were even times when my channel was doing at like its complete best, where I would end my stream and just simply just say like, I don't like doing this anymore. And that's because it was so draining. And that's why around 2 months ago I got annoyed when a YouTuber said that streaming is easy, when it's actually not. It's more mental health draining than, I think, content creation, and that's coming from someone who's had the privilege of being able to do both. However, I did say in a video in December that I wasn't going to be rushing to go, back to full-on constant uploads and streams, because a lot of my time and dedication was going to be going into growing my team and my brand. So effectively what that means is I was going to spend all my time working on the MVP channel and the team as a whole to make it, as good as it can possibly be. And that's effectively what I did from January to about March. And in March I started uploading a lot more. Obviously, don't get me wrong, in January and February I did upload, but the majority of it was realistically just montages, as I wanted to actually start improving at the game so I can start competing. Effectively, that hasn't really worked, seeing as if you see my recent montage, I'm not the greatest still, but the progress is definitely there. You can actually see the progress throughout last year in my video titled my Fortnite Rewind or something like that, is where I'd show all my montages in order, and you can sort of see the growth. I'm definitely going to do a part 2 of them, because I feel like there's a lot of progression that's been made this year. But yeah, and effectively what I wanted to do after that was grow my editing skills, and it led to me eventually uploading a tutorial on how to edit on Share Factory, which, if you're watching this video, there's a high chance you've seen that due to the massive spike in views it attracted, and obviously led to this, momentum that my channel's had for the last 2 months. But swings and roundabouts, I actually made a tutorial last year, but I didn't know how the fuck YouTube worked, and the video did shit. I'm gonna be completely honest, the video did awful viewership wise, and because I had no idea what tags and stuff did, I ended up unlisting the video. So I didn't actually want to make these sort of videos a while ago, but obviously the video I uploaded was a lot better. I knew how YouTube worked, and I knew how to sort of get the video, good in terms of viewership, and I didn't expect it to be as highly viewed as it is, but it is what it is. If I'm honest, I didn't expect the video to do that well. I thought it was going to underperform compared to my Fortnite montages and stuff like that, but lo and behold, it blew up. I say blowing up like it's on trending and blah blah blah, but for my channel, I mean, it's by far my most viewed video, and there was a lot of my most viewed videos came after that video as well, so it definitely just gave my channel a lot of momentum, which I've tried to use and neutralize to keep up this momentum. And I highly recommend anyone that's trying to get into YouTube to keep doing the same thing. So yeah, and that basically leads up into the current day. Right now I just trying to focus on finding new tutorials for Share Factory. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm still trying to improve at the game Fortnite, so I can carry on trying to compete, but obviously that's kind of still a long way away. And yeah, my plans for the future is to maybe move to other editing softwares and continuing to do them. Obviously, if I edit on PC, I can learn a lot more advanced edits, and then I can try and replicate them onto Share Factory, so I can still upload Share Factory content as well. So yeah, but literally this year has been so mental, and not even that much has happened. It's all been happening in the last 3 months or so. So it's just been crazy. However, that is sadly the end of this year's anniversary. I'm hoping it's a lot better than my 1-year anniversary, which, by the way, make sure to watch that. Link is in the description, and also make sure to subscribe to the channels in the description, because they are all included in this video. And yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications on, and if you want to support the channel any further, then feel free to go and use code MvPElliot in the Fortnite item shop. All of that is just so appreciated, so please do that if you want to support the channel. Feel free to also become a member by pressing the join button or pressing the link in the description. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and goodbye.